sat and watched as Victor killed himself? You are one cold-blooded agent. I can't believe Auntie Cleo hasn't already made you VP of Human Capital.
Freezing. The simple and obvious, yet untried, act of freezing the salmon meat killed the embedded parasites. A quick test showed the same procedure worked on PvP eggs, although without quite 100% effectiveness. The remaining parasite eggs were not removed, a method that was judged too wasteful and expensive, since they increased the protein content of the berries without affecting their texture or flavor in any discernible way. The microscopic egg remains were simply too small to be seen or felt by the unaided eyes and tongues of their consumers, so Auntie's Choice administrators were satisfied with this inept solution. Purple berries are now a common nutritional and flavoring agent throughout the colony worlds. Mindless Auntie's Choice consumers especially purchase a large variety of purple berry-themed food.
Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in a sewer? Try 'em. We pluck a sprat straight from a trap, then smash 'em flat and fry 'em.
Is every even member of the set N2 besides 2 a sum of 2 primes? It seems to be so. But no one has ever proven this conjecture. Similarly, are there an infinite number of prime pairs that differ by only 2 in their value? That seems unlikely, but we have been unable to find an upper limit. Perhaps you could discover one of these proofs and become the next senior tenured laureate of the Tertiary Adjunct School of Numismatics for the Order of the Ascendant. Such a lofty, and dare I say, elegant goal. Good disquisitions to you all, and good day.
Got that call. Sounds like a damn rapid.
And now, constructually compelling yet categorically voracious statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity.
So many lives. The paradigm is a self-centered derivative take on the grand desired outcome. That's how it looks. To protect you, it respects your intellect.
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery. Agent! Oh, thank God. A rogue faction has taken over the To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. Landon can be prickly at times. One might say argumentative, but the best minds of the Order often have. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? Far from it. I celebrate Wiley's gifts. I recognize he's a far superior scholar than I'll ever be. No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. Representatives of Auntie's Choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. If this De Vries is responsible, then I agree with your objective. But don't forget the innocents caught in the middle. They need your help too. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. I have full confidence in your skills. You are an Earth Directorate agent, after all. For myself, I regret to say I'm a peacetime abbot. I was never meant to navigate a war. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
I've pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then. I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
Composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water this year.
Matriarch's mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area. I share the very same surprise. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly. One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well. None of us. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order. Of course, predictions have grown more but as we close in on solving, true, regrettably, this is Matriarch's, well.
How can that be?
Looks like the traders are holed up in the monastery. So much for piety.
Irrationality. One thing that you must profess. Irrationality is a part of our progress. How can that be?
Way I see it, you got something that needs doing, Commander?
A number without end. Evokes a result, correct in the dividend. Accept it, and you can plainly see a positive externality.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked. Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted
We'd
for
love
everything.
to help,
He'll
but not as
know
much as
you're
we prefer to
coming.
leave. Plan guide you.
Those outside the order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen for a reason.
Void it all! I told him he wasn't going to make it. Is this why Wiley's ilk spared him? Because the seer already predicted this would be his fate? Roger always said, hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect.
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on his list and let me go. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Watch out for Wiley. He's
We'd
accounted
love
for
to help,
everything.
but not as
Oh
much as we
no,
prefer to
you're
lead.
coming.
Plan guide you.
Simpletons within it.
Boy, hey! Body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect.
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on his list and let me go. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation, like the Seer's claim?
Those outside the order, and some simpletons within it.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
The wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst. Setting into motion the future most alive. Hold that belief in your mind. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for
Nice of Seer Wiley to leave us this
Got my lamps on a hot
night light.
Armed and ready. Combatant scanned. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Raring to go. Standing by to stupefy. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Your combat proficiency. Reassuringly marginal.
Terminating unproductive activity.
Proceeding numbers. Found another one.
We've got company, Commander.
Damn it.
The unfriendly kind.
Look alive, Commander.
Threat assessment confirmed.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Proceeding forward.
Combatant scanned. Dwarfificator at ready status. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Lost sight of target.
Liquidator! their weaknesses.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting. I didn't.
Hey, none of that. Remember what Wiley told us.
Doctor, every call.
Well, yes, that. Also, not everyone will share our vision of the plan.
That all things happen
We gave
for a
them the
reason.
option to join us.
But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most alive.
Back in business.
Repositioning for cover.
Assessing.
Negating battle charge.
Threat detected.
Present coordinates yield
Target analyzed. Lay down. Reload, Commander. Medics order. Can't attack what's not there.
Out of sight and on the way. Happy to help. Discreetly.
Discover. Target relocated.
Backing scan.
Progressing.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
And here I was, hoping for a peaceful, rejuvenating soak. This looks a lot like those N-ray junction boxes. Still got the scanner on you?
control all of its mechanisms or outcomes. Presumably some random elements. Assessing.
Oh, no! It's a brawl! Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Huh? Check your scope for combatant analysis. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Crap's raring to go.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Architects perspiring You try to cite the one more time. Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying. Conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative. Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
I'm aware of the errors of his methodology, but Long's overall opinion is still... Wait, why am I arguing with you about this? Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief. And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction? We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers. We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate. Lack of a door, for starters. You're currently standing outside of an anchor hold. My colleague and I have chosen to permanently enclose ourselves within this cell to lead a life of concentrated purpose. As anchorites of the Order, it is our duty to postulate on the universe's perplexities for the benefit of observers. In this way, we advance the plan through empirical knowledge. I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement and I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer, but do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact.
Augustine was... We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequent...
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should... I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. Much appreciated.
Things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are the catalyst. Setting into motion the future with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen. It's simpletons within it claim that all things happen for a reason. Nothing occurs.
Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation, like the Sears claim?
If only Wiley was here to advise me on what to do next.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help. I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill. We're short on everything, I'm afraid, including generosity. My skills, no offense, but is appreciated. Not to worry. I'm no seer, but I predict you'll be... Feel free to... Thank the architect. I knew you'd be back. Well, really, it was the seer. Where to begin? I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them. As a doctor, we don't have enough bed. Of course, the order. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all. My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. The seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it. For my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks. How can I be of service? My supplies are running low, but then again, so are...
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Callisto. One day, it will process all of our equations.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. Yes, happen don't have proper building material or nothing.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions.
Welcome!
But it could use
Have you
a
come
little
to
salt.
bask in the Order's knowledge?
Oh. I banged him up. The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You ought to talk.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up.
Anyhow.
That all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan.
House call.
Terminated from it.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.